It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Tuesday, the 5th of July. I'm Michael Groff. A few pop-up showers around parts of the valley this morning, something of a surprise for some of you. But as we go through the rest of the week and heading into the weekend, dry conditions and temperatures warming up. That will be the story for our forecast. When might the monsoon moisture return, and how long will the heat last? Let's talk about it. First, we'll look at the almanac from yesterday. 105 degrees, the afternoon high. 84 was the morning low. The normal high, 107, and the normal low, 84. And as we look outside right now, here at 8 a.m., some clouds around right now. And yes, even a few showers still lurking about. And we're sitting at 90 degrees at Sky Harbor. But it's very dry down at the surface. Dew point at 31, relative humidity 12%. The winds are calm, and the barometer is steady. As we check the radar right now, yes, a couple of little showers still around parts of the valley. But even if you get under one of those, the rain would be very light and very brief. It's not going to do much more than just wet down the sidewalks, and then it'll be out of here within the next hour or two, probably by the time most of you watch this video, in fact. The upper air look across the country. And this, unfortunately, has been a recurring theme of many of our previous monsoon seasons, with the exception of last year. Troughing to the west, ridging to the east, Arizona under a mostly dry southwesterly flow. The only reason we had these few little pop-up showers overnight and this morning was because of a weak disturbance moving through that flow, and that's acted on some mid-level moisture to create at least these very weak little brief pulse showers and isolated thunderstorms. But unfortunately, with southwesterly flow continuing, that monsoon moisture will be pushed off further to the east. The good news is that trough will be beginning to weaken by the time we get toward later this week. The bad news is that means high pressure is going to take over and temperatures start to warm up. Speaking of that, here's the watch warning map. That high pressure area off to the east is providing a number of heat advisories, even excessive heat warnings for places like Kansas City and St. Louis. Temperatures well up in the 90s to near 100 degrees. Heat index values in some spots could be as high as 110. We also have a severe thunderstorm watch over parts of southeast Montana, sections of North and South Dakota as well. Convective outlook for today, some of those same areas under the gun with severe weather. In fact, we have a broad risk of severe storms extending from central and eastern Montana all the way over to the east coast, with an enhanced risk in the middle covering parts of South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota. And here's a look at precipitation, and this is valid through Tuesday morning of next week. Rain amounts here in Phoenix, basically nothing. Statewide, yes, still a little bit of light rain possible up along the rim country, the eastern mountains, the southeastern corner of the state. That's where the monsoon moisture will continue to exist. But for us, probably nothing, at least not for the next 5 days, and maybe not till right at the end of this period, and perhaps not all the way out until the middle of next week. And we'll talk about why that is right now as we get to the models. Take a look at it. This is the GFS. It's the 06Z run, and this is valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. All right, yeah, troughing to the west, ridging to the east, dry southwesterly flow in here. So what it means for us down at the surface today, yes, some clouds around this morning, an isolated shower possible. Otherwise, we'll become mostly sunny by this afternoon. High temperatures a little bit below seasonal averages thanks to the presence of that trough to the west of us. Highs 100 to 104. Again, normal high for today, 107 degrees, so a few degrees below normal. Tonight, clear sky, dry air. Overnight lows drop into the mid-70s to low 80s or so. And then tomorrow, more of the same, sunny sky, highs 101 to 105. Dry conditions continue. On Thursday, the aforementioned trough does start to weaken off the west coast and push further away. High pressure is going to very slowly build in from the east, and high temperatures warm up to around 104 to 107. On Friday, highs 107 to 110 here in Phoenix. Sunny sky, dry conditions continue. Now, the exception to this will be some isolated showers and thunderstorms possible for the rest of the week over in the far eastern mountains, maybe even sneaking into the eastern rim and the southeastern corner of the state. And that's going to be about it. The weekend is more or less the same thing. Ridging continues to expand to the west. The upper heights are climbing, so high temperatures on both Saturday and Sunday around 108 to 112. Now, the question is exactly where this ridge is going to be. The positioning of this ridge is going to make a big difference in our forecast ultimately. We do believe it will take a position somewhere close to the Four Corners or maybe even north of us with time. And so the flow aloft might start to switch back out of the south and then eventually the southeast or even the east. So some moisture may start to return in here by late in the weekend or early next week for more widely scattered showers and thunderstorms over at least the southeastern quarter of the state and the eastern mountains as well, but probably not getting too close to us just yet. By Monday, maybe a slightly further westward push of moisture, but high temperatures around here are still going to be hot. Probably, I'd say anywhere again from 108 to 112. Now, here's a week from today. This is Tuesday, the 12th, and we do have ridging continuing to build in here across the southwest, taking a position perhaps north of us now for easterly flow. But upper heights remain somewhere between about 594 to 597 decameters, so it'll still be hot, but with an increasing chance of scattered afternoon and evening showers and storms, especially over the high country. But in this configuration, at least a few of those will be making their way toward the desert, so we might have to start reintroducing rain chances. But my caveat to all of this is what you're looking at here is a week out, and that certainly can change. Then, as we take a look out 10 days, this is Thursday the 14th, and again, high pressure in a good position to bring in easterly flow, maybe even some inverted troughs or easterly waves for an upswing in shower and thunderstorm activity. But again, we're 10 days out, so just keep an eye on those model trends. Speaking of model trends, let's take a look at rainfall for Phoenix. This is coming off of the GFS ensemble, and this goes out through the 19th of July. And what you're looking at here is, well, every single member indicates that there will be precipitation between now and then. The question, of course, being when. And the most likely probability is sometime next week. The ensemble mean is still up there around between about half an inch, 0.6 of an inch or so. So we will keep an eye on that. And then temperatures off the national blend of models. This is kind of the bad news. We're warming up. You knew it wasn't going to stay below normal forever. High temperatures getting above 110 potentially this weekend and through at least a good portion of next week. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. Music fans, check it out. It's my streaming station. It's called KMGX. We play a ton of music, have a lot of fun while doing that. Myself and the one and only Michelle are involved in the programming and operation of that station. And yes, even the rearranging of Studio B. It's glorious, isn't it? All right, thank you so much for watching. All of your continued support, it is greatly appreciated. You guys be safe, stay cool, stay hydrated out there, and have yourselves an absolutely amazing Tuesday.